Welcome everybody to Starfire Sports, host of the 2012 U.S. Youth Soccer Washington State Championships. Today we're going to go through video highlights of all the action here today as champions were crowned and the teams headed off to regionals in Phoenix were put on display right here at Starfire. In the girls U15 bracket, Northwest Nationals with a 3-2 victory over Spokane Shadow in the semifinal. Things were easier for Eastside FC as they cruised through with a 2-0 victory over Timbers. On paper, the U15 state title game was a one-way affair without much to talk about. Eastside FC scored 3 goals off the foot of their star striker, Abby Porter. The goals came in the 37th, 52nd, and 73rd minutes. However, this state championship game saw 6 goals splashing the net, yet only 3 of them were left to stand. In addition to the hat trick from Porter, Eastside FC scored 2 goals that were called back for offsides, while Northwest Nationals also got one pulled off the board for a foul called on the keeper. Both of these teams will represent Washington at Far West Regionals because the age group drew a wild card for the tournament in Phoenix.
Feels great. This is a special group of girls. We're very fortunate to have been in the finals for the last 4 years in a row, and we've won it 3 times. So the disappointment of losing last year was taken away today when the girls won. So they're excited to go to regionals and looking forward to traveling down there with Northwest Nationals. They're a great team, and we've always admired playing against them. It'll be fun to have 2 teams down there.
We're just like a team, and we're family, and we love each other, and we're there for each other, and yeah.
We're Eastside FC, and we're going to regionals!
In the U16 bracket, Eastside FC cruised towards the championship game with a 5-1 victory over Seattle United. Things were closer for Northwest Nationals, squeaking out a 1-0 victory over Spokane Shadow. In the U16 championship game, both Eastside and Northwest left everything on the field. Both teams took an attacking mentality to try and outscore their opponent rather than sit back defensively. That mentality yielded a goal less than 10 minutes into the match. Eastside FC was first to strike after returning from a knee injury a year ago. Rachel Wheeler scored in the 9th minute to put Eastside on top. Northwest Nationals would pull even just before halftime. In the 37th minute, Marie Kochman scored when her shot ricocheted off an Eastside defender. In the second half, Eastside pressed forward. They earned a free kick in the 56th minute, and Abigail Morrow placed it in the net from 20 yards out. Eastside hit the bar and had another close chance bravely saved in the 68th minute by the Nationals goalkeeper. Then, a minute later though, the goal and the game clincher was scored off a corner kick by Darby Mason as Eastside FC won 3-1 to head off to regionals.
It feels great. You know, we've played against Northwest Nationals for 5-6 years now, and every time we play them, it's just a hard-fought, scrappy game, and today was no different. Very proud of the effort the girls put into getting ready for the game, and we're fortunate that we were able to come out on top.
Oh, it just feels great. We've been working so hard all season. This has been our goal from the beginning, and it just feels so nice. We haven't won it in a few years. They actually knocked us out of State Cup last year, so it just feels so great. We're on top of the world.
We are Eastside FC, and we're going to regionals!
In the U17 bracket, both finalists won 2-0 in their semifinal matches. Vusa Timbers over Northwest Nationals, while Eastside FC knocked off Snohomish United. The U17 state championship was the tale of 2 halves. It was also an example of maximizing the advantage when you have it. In the first half, the Eastside FC Red took a firm grasp of possession. They turned that possession into a 22nd minute goal to take the lead. Off the corner kick, a penalty box full of players, Anna DeWeert was first to the ball and smacked it into the net. Later, 6 minutes before halftime, Eastside struck again. Another flighted ball into the box was turned home by Kristen Standish to give Eastside a 2-goal margin at the half. In the second half, Vusa started to push. They were able to generate numerous good attacks, but failed to convert on their advantage, and Jamie Carter in the Eastside net was able to keep a clean sheet. The final score, Eastside FC 2, Vusa Timbers 0.
It was a goal I had when I took the team this year to get us to the finals and win. The kids really bought in this last month and a half and gelled together and became a true team. in every sense of the meaning. Everyone was playing for each other, and it's a phenomenal experience and feeling.
I think we're all so close to each other, and there's no like people fighting or anything, and so we know we can like be hard on each other, and it pushes us to work better and harder.
We're the we're going to regionals!
In the U18 bracket, both teams, Eastside and DOS, had to work hard to reach the final. For Eastside, it was an 89th minute goal for Spokane that made it look like they weren't going to get the victory, but a 92nd minute winner for Eastside sent them off to the championship game. For DOS, it was a 3-2 victory that took all of overtime to clinch their way to the final. The DOS versus Eastside matchup was a nip and tuck match, with the margin between the two teams almost nothing. After the first half of play, there were a few chances from both teams, but neither side could gain the lead. In the second half, Eastside FC stepped onto the front foot. They tallied 7 second half shots, but still the match remained tied at 0-0, so the game went into overtime. In the first overtime period, the star of the match, Audrey Thomas, made a run into the penalty area. The run ended with Thomas on the ground after a DOS defender challenged for the ball. A controversial PK was awarded. Up stepped Elizabeth Zitnick to slot the shot into the bottom corner, and Eastside took the first lead of the game. DOS fought back hard and even forced a fingertip save over the bar from the Eastside goalkeeper. But in the end, Eastside FC held on to the 1-0 lead and is headed to regionals.
It's incredibly exciting to win a state championship. I've played in 5 and never won one through U11-U18, so it's a great way to culminate our club careers.
I think first and foremost it's just their team chemistry. They get along so well, they fight for each other, they care about each other, so whether it's on or off the field, everything they do is 100%, so that's what makes it so special for them.
We are Eastside FC! We're going to regionals!
Well, for all of our crew here today, thanks for watching. Good luck to all the participants who are headed to regionals down in Phoenix, and for everybody else, we'll see you next year.